Ferree in the #1 Cochran late model, and Tyler Wyant in the Virgili scrap metal late model will bring the field to green now. The 8 train jumps out into the early lead. Colton Flinner up into second from the second row. Alex Ferree leads lap 1. John Garvin underneath Tyler Wyant for third. Norris is a rocket ship in that 72 car. Got the XR1 rolling. He's underneath Tyler Wyant for fifth. 5 laps in the books and already Michael Norris into the top 5. Getting lapped, they're expected to do is to hold their line, but sometimes that line is a preferred line for your leaders, and that's what's happened here with the lappy. Top 5 are all clear now. Open track for a little bit for Alex Ferree with 10 laps in. Trouble for Jared Miley in the 10 car. He's slow on the front straightaway. Caution on the speedway. And Lyle, Yetter, and Miller, Checkets, and Lappy. We're back to green. Kenny Schottenbrand dive bomb under Garvin and now Norris. Kenny Schottenbrand shot out of a cannon on this restart. Norris up to third, Schottenbrand to fourth, but Schottenbrand once more digging on the bottom, slides in front of Norris. Norris dives a turn, and they're door to door down the backstretch. Out front is still the 8 train, Alex Ferree and Colton Flinner. Norris holds third, Schottenbrand fourth, pilot Alex Ferree. Michael Norris around, Colton Flinner on the high side of 1 and 2. Flinner will dive to the bottom of 3 and 4. Slide job by Flinner to hold the second spot. The battle for second will allow Alex Ferree to pull away here on lap 15. It'll be 10 laps to go when he gets back to the stand. Flinner cannot slam the door on Norris, but has a good run through the top to hold the second position on lap 15. Great battle for second between Norris and Flinner. Schottenbrand right there in fourth, ready to pounce. Five laps to go at the stand for Alex Ferree as Michael Norris closes in. One second advantage last time at the stand for Alex Ferree. Ferree heads to the bottom side of 3 and 4, but a caution on the speedway. Mike Miller. Ferree chooses the inside for the restart. Norris with a good run through the cushion where it's at in the middle, right to the back bumper. Ferree down the back straightaway. Ferree to the high side, Norris to the bottom. Ferree holds position 1 on lap 21. On the back straightaway, he brings the 29 into the infield, surrendering the 4th position. Out front, change for the lead. Norris to the lead down the back straightaway. Good run off at 2 for Norris. He'll slide up to the cushion. Will he hold? Yes. New leader at the white flag is Michael Norris. Alex Ferree not giving up, sends it into 1 and 2. Slides up to the cushion, trying to get a run down the back straightaway. Ferree will follow Norris into the high side of 3 and 4 for the 4th straight Fab 4 Friday. Your feature winner is Michael Norris. Will Thomas out to the early lead. Heavy contact down the back straightaway between Jeremiah Shingeldecker and Steve Fetter. They both continue to roll at a high rate of speed, so hopefully no damage there. More contact for Shingeldecker, this time with Tom Holden. Jeremiah Shingeldecker is a pinball here early in the feature. Ended up with damage on the 3K of Sean Kozar as well. All kind of contact early here in the Diehl mod feature. Lenny Liebold up over the top side of 3 and 4. Caution on the Speedway. Oh, the Gallaghers start side by side. And then Atomic and Kozar. Back to green. Great restart by Steve Fetter. Good roll through the top side of 3 and 4. He's your new leader on lap 6. Steve Fetter before he reels in the tail of the field. But Fetter up over the cushion in 3 and 4. It wasn't the lap cars, it was the cushion that gave Steve Fetter problems. And Will Thomas is back to the lead. Caution on the Speedway though. 2 cars stopped in the bottom of 1 and 2. Garrett Crummert refires with him on the front row. 12 laps in, 13 to go. We're back to green. Garrett Crummert with a good run around the high side of 1 and 2, but Will Thomas leads by a nose 3 wide for third. Behind them between Cooter, Fetter, and Murdoch. Cooter to third, Murdoch to fourth, Fetter shuffled back to fifth. New leader out front is Garrett Crummert. There goes Jeremiah Shingledecker past Murdoch for fifth into 3 and 4. Cooter to second past Thomas at the flag stand by a nose. 4 wide off of 4. Jeez. Oh, and heavy contact into 2. Tom Holden. Back to green with 10 laps to go. Rex King Jr. to the lead off the high side of turn 4. Always a difficult decision on the restart. Crummert chose the bottom. King and a great rally off the top side. King, your new leader now with 8 laps to go. Fetter again, trouble with the cushion. Caution on the Speedway. Always good to see Tommy High. This time, Cooter chooses the bottom for the restart, and Crummert heads to the high side of 1 and 2. King holds the lead down the back straightaway. Crummert dives to the bottom of 3 and 4. Cooter banging a cushion on the top side. Tail of the field, lapping Chelsea, Gallagher, and now Aiden Cipriano. About to get Aiden Cipriano here on the white flag lap. He follows him into the bottom of 3 and 4. King probably doesn't know how big of a lead he has, so he's just going to try all he can do to get around Cipriano here, and he does, into the bottom of 3 and 4. And for the final time, off of turn 4, the checkered flag away for Rex King Jr. Garrett Crummert second, Will Thomas third. And the John Jarek number 3 for the feature here tonight. Looks like the 13 of Brandon Mattis is scratch. Brandon Spithaler up to the high side of 1 and 2. He'll lead the field down the backstretch. Pair of 11 cars behind him. The 11J of David Cobbs goes to the bottom. Bowser up to the high side of 3 and 4. Bowser to second. Leaders down the backstretch. It's Spithaler, Bowser, Fleming, Cobb, and Bauer. Feature wins here already this year. One in April, one in May, one in June. He'd like to add one in July. We're back to green. Great restart for Brandon Spithaler. Everybody makes it clean and green through turns 1 and 2. Interesting mix of drivers on the top and bottom of 3 and 4 that time. Leaders head to the high side, both Spinhaler and Bowser 1 and 2. Times that bottom end of turn 2 holds a lot of moisture throughout the night. But Michael Bauer just zips around, makes contact with that thrower concrete front stretch wall. No immediate damage on that 46 of Michael Bauer. He does get around Will Fleming for third. Oh, up over the cushion is your leader, Brandon Spithaler. Caution on the speedway. Carl Bowser brings the field back to green. Reeled in Michael Bauer for third and Will Fleming for second. Looking to make that a 3-car battle for P2. Out front, Carl Bowser looking to lap Pete Landrum here next, and then Matt Sherlock. Bowser's lead over Fleming. 2.8 seconds. Flickers around Bauer for third and trying to drive around Will Fleming for second. 19 laps in the books this time in the stand for Carl Bowser. AJ Flick heads to the high side of 3 and 4, shoots around. Oh, bad timing for AJ Flick. Caution flag waved right before AJ got to the flag stand. A caution. 6 laps to go for the Butler Bullet, Carl Bowser. Fleming chooses the bottom. Both Bowser and Flick were on the high side of 1 and 2. And Bauer out front, and still Bowser ahead of Fleming and Flick. White flag for the Butler Bullet. AJ Flick drives around Will Fleming for second. Can he reel in Carl Bowser on the final lap? Bowser down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Checkered flag waves for the Butler Bullet, Carl Bowser. All scratches here tonight, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 cars, 20 laps. Cody Catellis and Brett McDonald bring the field to green through the Sprankles start zone. Cody Catellis jets out to the quick lead, 3 wide for third into 3 and 4. Sea-Dog pulls ahead in that 3-car battle and actually takes second for Brett McDonald. Christian Schneider already from the third row into second on the opening lap. Jim Kerpakis up over the back straightaway and can't gather it up. He spins to a stop in turn 3. Back to green. Francesca spins but keeps it going. Sure, Sea-Dog appreciates that. Tyler Schneider up into second. Chris Schneider is up into 6th. Down the back straightaway, your leaders are Christian Schneider, Tyler Schneider, then Cody Catellis, Nick Kachuba, Jason Fosnot, and Chris Schneider. Schneider, Fosnot, and Kachuba were 3 wide entering turn 3. Give the 5th spot now to Chris Schneider. Trying to work on Jim Fosnot. He's passing through 1 and 2. Chris now working on Tyler, but we have a caution on the speedway. This time Mike DeFrancesca is not able to continue. So even though he's chosen the outside, still Christian's race to restart. Chris hugging that bottom of turn 2 and pulls ahead of brother Tyler as they enter 3 and 4. Chris Schneider officially to second at the halfway mark. 10 laps in, 10 to go. Bunch of 5s on the scoreboard. Chris Schneider is pulled even with Sea-Dog heading into 3 and 4. Christian slams the door. Gonna have another caution. Nope, Mike DiFrancesco wants to stay on the track. He knows another caution's probably gonna send him to the pits. Gathers it back up and we stay green. Christian leads Chris down the back straightaway. DiFrancesco takes the 9, pit side. Both Christian and Chris head to the bottom of 3 and 4. 13 laps in the books. 5 laps to go. Caution on the speedway though. Tom Robertson spun backwards. Right smack dab in the middle of 1 and 2. Christian got the advantage here from Chris on the restart. Jason Fosnot heads to the high side of 1 and 2. Chris Schneider with a good run around the top side of 3 and 4, 2 laps to go. Chris right there in the back bumper of Christian. Christian heads to the bottom of 1 and 2. Chris up to the high side. It's like Christian's a little bit better in 1 and 2, maybe Chris better in 3 and 4. White flag waves for Sea Dog. Christian Schneider, can he hold off Chris Schneider? Chris dives to the bottom of 1 and 2. Nowhere to go. Christian takes the line away. He'll have to give chase down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Chris tries to hug the bottom and Christian holds on to take the win.
Catch all the Lernerville action live and on demand at dirt.tv. Stay up to date with all Lernerville Speedway news at lernerville.com.